What's going on, guys? The following clip is a short little segment from the Beyond Boundaries podcast. I really hope you guys are subscribed to that. I'll put the link in the description and I'll have the little card in one of these corners. But yeah, essentially I'm interviewing Aidan, and the full episode will be out Monday, so subscribe and be ready for that. But I'm interviewing a good friend of mine. He, like myself, is a third year, graduating in May in the Scheller School of Business here at Georgia Tech, or Scheller College of Business, my bad. And in this segment, he kind of just talks on a little bit about the interesting dynamics of golf, the things that we don't really see, fans don't really see. He dives into what NIL looks like for golf. He dives into the transfer portal and how it's affected them, because we don't really know what the golf transfer portal is like. And he just gives a lot of insight. Aidan is a tremendous, just overall, student athlete. He's very well done. He's done very good things on the golf course. I believe in the segment he'll talk about his experience at the Masters, and believe it or not, he actually has a 4.0 GPA here. He's never had a B in his life, and like I said, he's graduated in 3 years. So very or individual I got good respect for, and I hope y'all enjoy. Make sure to subscribe to this channel and the podcast channel.
But our golf program, I think it's been probably the best sport at Tech for a while now.
Seriously.
And then it's not the sport in general, just in college, it's not a money maker for schools, but our coach does a great job fundraising, so we never really have to worry about any of that. But yeah, Georgia Tech golf is, we were in the semifinals last year of NCAA's. We were runner-up 2 years ago. Bunch of ACC championships and stuff.
That's real.
Yeah.
And you brought up a good point. Y'all probably are the most consistently good sport, as far as always being top tier. But do you go through anything that the typical fan wouldn't expect? Like, is there any things on golf that that you have to do that the typical person just wouldn't think about or wouldn't expect?
You mean like in the Georgia Tech golf program?
Yeah, or just in like the life of a college, a Division I golf player.
Gosh, I think we got it pretty easy compared to you guys.
Yeah.
We've got a normal class schedule, usually all in the morning, and then we'll lift 3 to 4 times a week. And then our program's a little different than others in terms of team practice. We have very little of. So there's like almost nothing that our coach tells us, like, hey, you got to be out here at this time. Practice. It's pretty much all on our own, whatever we want to do. But I think that's just because our group of guys are all so motivated. We're always out there every day grinding. So our coach never needs to worry about us. Like,
for sure. That's great respect.
Yeah.
And it's just the dynamics of being a sport that you can play by yourself. I've always found that kind of interesting, as like in football, it's a team game, but with you're literally battling. Like your numbers are yours, so.
Yeah, I see y'all on the field, doing all that drills and stuff. And, if you go to our range, it's just usually we kind of just all do our own thing, by ourselves.
I haven't even thought about that. So do y'all not condition? Like, I know you lift, but is there ever conditioning? Just times of running?
Yeah, we do. That's like my least favorite. Like training plan, doing stadiums and
really
stuff.
Y'all do stadiums?
Yeah.
Why? Do you know why? Is it just like something y'all do?
Golf. Golf there's a good bit of you need to have stamina.
Yeah, for sure.
There's days we'll play 36 holes in a day, and it's like go to Texas to over 100 degrees, and we basically never get to ride carts too, so we're always just carrying our bags.
Yeah.
So it definitely coming like playing 4 days of golf in a row. You gotta have some.
You had 36 hole day.
Oh, plenty of times. Yeah.
Really?
Those are. You'll feel it at the end of the day.
How long does that take?
Like from when you start warming up to when you finish, it's like 12 hours about.
I can imagine. Yeah. Wow, I did not know that. Well, I know we keep talking about the differences between golf and the kind of, I don't want to say that more major sports, but more notarized sports. So something I'm very interested to hear your opinion and thoughts on is just the whole NIL and Transfer Portal era for golf, because we know it's getting crazy and wild for football and like I said, basketball in addition, but the other sports like golf, we don't really talk about it. So what does the Transfer Portal look like? Has Georgia, part of me, I should be more in tune in, but like, have we got transfers? Are people transferring out? Like, how has it affected us personally?
It's all been, that stuff's been really recent. We had one guy last year transfer out,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I think he kind of shared the process with us, and I'm not sure what it looks like for you guys, but you can just kind of just put your name in the portal. Coaches will see, and then they'll reach out to you. Our coach will talk to other coaches about the player, and it's a pretty quick process, and having to determine what school you go to next. But tying into NIL, it's a huge deal. We only get 4.5 scholarships per team.
Really?
So.
And just remind me how many on the team?
Usually anywhere from like 8 to 12, but yeah, 4.5 scholarships. You got to find a way to allocate that to your players. But now with NIL, it's like you just give them the amount of money that covers the scholarship. So there's really for schools with a lot of money, there's no limit essentially to how many scholarships they have. So that definitely makes it a big deal on how many what kind of players you can get. And yeah, it's only getting bigger now.
For sure.
You hear some players getting a lot of money to play golf. Yeah.
I'm knowing, because like I said, I know how it is in football, so I can only imagine, it's being similar dynamics in golf. But you're saying, so we've had one person transfer out and we have no transfers come in.
No, I mean, we had one guy who came in last year who was committed to USC, but then their coach got fired, so he, literally the summer before he was supposed to enroll, he flipped to us.
Yeah, I mean, that's very interesting to me. I mean, I guess it's good because with us, there's tons of people transferring in, transferring out just like that. So, I mean, if y'all got a good knit of guys who have stayed, that's good. So, and then obviously we harped on your intelligence, we harped on all the things. You said you're graduating this year, you're graduating in finance concentration, right? So, what are the plans for after this? Are we continuing to pursue golf, or, are we using that 3-year Georgia Tech finance degree to do something? Do you plan on using your remaining eligible years of golf here after?
Yeah, I'm going to stay next year and do a master's or get a master's in analytics.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll be using my last year then.
Okay.
And then, kind of depending on how I play, I think I'll give professional golf a shot for a couple of years. But you never know. I'm pretty interested in finance too, so.
For sure.
I've been talking to a lot of people, trying to see what kind of opportunities there are out there. And with the Georgia Tech degree, there's a lot of people out there you can get connected to, especially with Georgia Tech athletics.
For
and
sure.
all the stuff they put on, and all the people you meet at all these different events. You'll find a place somewhere.
Yeah, I keep telling y'all, man, the networking piece for athletics is tremendous. That's one thing that I always appreciate. So, I mean, like you said, Georgia Tech athletics does a great job as far as alums. Our alums are very involved. They consistently come back. They're consistently pouring in, presenting opportunities. So yeah, I'm glad you spoke on that. And I actually had a different question about that. You mentioned professional golf, and obviously when I hear professional golf, being kind of just a casual outside observer, I think of the Masters here in Augusta, Georgia. And while I was watching your video, you said that was your favorite course to play on.
Yeah.
So obviously that's a unique experience. Not many people get to do that. Just like, what is it like to actually play on the Masters? I'm sure that's something you dreamt of as a kid.
Yeah, it's so sick. I mean, we get to play once a year. This year we got to play. It was 3 or 4 weeks ago. So, but I mean, even in the winter, it's just perfect. Like, you watch it on TV all the time, but going there in person it just looks different. It's so much nicer than what you think it could be, and it's hard, man. Playing that course is tough. The professionals make it look so easy, but I mean, it's not. One of the things we like to do is shop there too.
Really?
Go in that pro shop, and guys are spending a
ton of money.
They got some really cool stuff in there.
Oh man,
it's something you only get to do a few times, so might as well make the most of it.
No, for sure. Yeah, that's definitely real cool. Well, essentially, that's really all the questions I have. We might as well keep the episode short. Just any additional remarks, any questions for me or anything?
No, I mean, appreciate you having me on.
Nah, for sure.
Shout out to Georgia Tech Golf.
Yes, sir.
We got a pretty young team this year, but we got a good team, so make a run at it. Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm definitely excited. Like I said, I apologize. I'm definitely tapping in more because golf is something I want to get into myself. I think it's something that more people should get into. So I'm definitely excited for the rest of the season. I'm glad you were here, and if y'all tuned in and stayed this long, I truly appreciate it. And y'all be ready for the next episode. As always, be good, be blessed. Peace.